Hey guys, for the first time, spend a whole week with me as a residence hall director and a full-time student. Now, this was the week of Halloween 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I started off my Monday by working from home, and then later I went to my work department to get some work done, pick my meals, and then say hi to some wonderful people. Around 3:30, I headed off to class and ended my Monday with a great presentation with my team. Now, on Tuesday, when I got to the office, the first thing I did was to put up all these Halloween posters for my upcoming Halloween event for my residents. And then I headed straight for a meeting for that day. And during the meeting, it was Halloween season. So listen, too much candies. I made sure I picked a whole bucket to share to my residents during their Halloween event on Thursday. So yeah, I headed off straight to Walmart to start shopping for my upcoming events, and I have about 5 events that week, right? So yeah, we need some popcorn for our horror movie night on Thursday, so I grabbed the popcorn machine and later went home around 4:30 to eat the first meal of the day. And then in the evening I went for a staff meeting with my team, and that was how my Tuesday ended. Now on Wednesday I decided to go for a walk in the morning. It was freezing, so I decided to work from home and to also work on my presentation for class later that day. My class was on Zoom that day, so yeah, that was me having my presentation. And afterwards I was hungry. It was 5, so I had my first meal, and that was how Wednesday ended. Now this is Thursday. A lot happened on this day, so please stay with me. I got to the office super excited for the event ahead, even though I know it's going to be a long day. But yes, I was so happy creating content just for me to hear that there's an emergency in my building. Yes, one thing about working in student housing is you never know when there will be an emergency, right? Everything was handled. I still made it in time for my first event of the day. Here we were teaching students how to open LinkedIn accounts. At 4:30, I had to rush back to Walmart because I need to get items for my second event. And listen, that event was supposed to start at 5 o'clock, but I couldn't make it in time. I got there 1 hour later because there was so much traffic on the way. And this kid still waited for me. So yeah, we finished eating and it was time to paint pumpkins because they requested to paint pumpkins. So yeah, it was a great night. And at this point, I had to leave them because my third event was waiting for me at 7 p.m. So I said goodbye to them. And when I arrived at my third event, my boys were already waiting, watching their movie. So I had to set up the place, the popcorn, the drinks, the toffees, and all that. Our popcorn was ready at this point, and the guys were enjoying it and having a good time until it was no longer a good time. Tell me why I have to end my Thursday with the fire department and the police in my residence hall. Yes, it was just because my popcorn machine made my fire alarm to go off, and that's how I ended my Thursday. Now, Friday morning, I go back to my building to make sure my residents are okay after the previous day's emergency, and I grabbed lunch. I went home to eat and get some assignments done because I was traveling that weekend. I made sure I did all my assignments, hit the gym, and go back home to pack for my conference. See you later. Bye.